accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Wentz. He'll buy some time right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off at the 12. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turf. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down, Rams.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Back to throw, Wentz. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Wentz to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Kenny Clark in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The 30, 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 81 yards. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and goal. Mahomes. This is caught. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw, Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. To throw is Wentz. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Los Angeles.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wentz. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup there, and it'll move the chains.
1st down, Rams.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And ties the game. Here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. First throw of overtime for Wentz.
That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all time. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down. Now, Wentz again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He connected on his first, this from 41. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and that changes everything here in the right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Shotgun now for Wentz.
He's got this to the tight end, Hopkins.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll let it go deep for... This is caught inside the 15. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for L.A., the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5.
Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And down he goes, but he takes it. Up to the 40.
A gain of 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurd.
And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. The numbers for Beckham in last week's effort. 6 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flushed out right. Space to maneuver at the... And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing his Hurts.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, Runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
He's going to look deep down the field. This is intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we reach. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll look to throw here on first down. Going up top for Cup. And got his man complete. A huge play that time for the Rams. 44 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hurts.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Rams.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
He's going to let it go again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Going up top for Cup. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the... And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Evan Ingram. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd on the year. And the Rams... So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Charles, did I just hear that right? Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Now Sanders. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Sanders. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
18.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run with Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Carry for Sanders. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Bring it! Jalen Hurts,
40 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum.
Big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim 4th quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles,